In the Arizona Republic AZ Central Newsroom, I'm Richard Rellis here with columnist Bob Robb. The brush and nib decision the Arizona Supreme Court handed down, saying that they can't be compelled to make custom wedding invitations for a same-sex marriage. The column talks about the decision, and you have quibbles with how the decision, what the decision was, but you also say, like, this isn't a subject that should be litigated in the courts or legislated.
That was, I think, what should be the biggest takeaway from the decision, that not every social issue has to be legislated or litigated. There's some things that we can simply work out as a civil society. I think the issue of same-sex marriage is one of those. It was originally settled by litigation. But right now there's just no shortage of people who wouldn't be eager to be vendors, to provide wedding invitations, flower arrangements, bake a cake for same-sex marriages. So why dragoon people who are uncomfortable with that because of their religious beliefs why would you want someone who is unhappy participating in your wedding, participating in supposedly the happiest moment of your life? I do think the case was wrongly decided. I think in the Civil Rights Act of 1964, we said that in the marketplace, there's certain behaviors that aren't acceptable, and there's certain categories on which you cannot discriminate amongst your customers. The majority opinion acknowledged that the city of Phoenix could expand that list to include sexual orientation. The court would never allow a religious exemption to any of the other categories like age and sex and color and race and national origin. So by allowing a religious exemption to this particular one, the court has rendered sexual orientation sort of a second tier protected class, and there's just not a basis in law for that.
And I guess your overall point being that with the advances, with same-sex marriage being accepted, with the gay community being accepted in mainstream society, and just, you know, the advances we've seen in the last years, not everything should be legislated and litigated. Society can work it out. Yes,
and I think this is an example of where society, after being prodded by legal decisions, has sorted it out. There's, as we said, there's plenty of people who are very happy to be vendors to same-sex marriages and attend them and celebrate them. There's no need for those that disagree with that cultural shift to say, hey, you don't have a choice, you've got to participate. We can work things out without legislating and litigating every difference among us.